This side-loading beach bomb was sent in by Sean Ford along with dozens of other cars he sent me. Since I have not done a side loader, I figured I would restore this one and then return it to him as thanks for sending all the other goodies. This beach bomb is in pretty rough shape with lots of chip paint and light oxidation. The base has been crushed when they put the car together. I find this to be rather common on beach bombs. If you're unfamiliar with the history of this car, Mattel had made a rear-loading beach bomb, but found that the car would not work in the boosters as it was too skinny. To fix this, Mattel modified the beach bomb by adding the side panels to hold the surfboards. This widened the car, allowing it to be gripped by the boosters and then sent down the track. Mattel then took all the original skinny beach bombs and gave them to employees. These cars fetch the highest prices and are considered holy grails of Hot Wheels collecting. After taking the model apart and removing the paint, you can better see the condition of the underlying metal. Most of the gray oxidation happened underneath the paint and is called toning. Heavy toning brings down the value of a car quite a bit. It's generally thought that storing the cars in humid climates will cause toning. To remove the oxidation without damaging the surface, I'll use my electropolishing setup. This is a non-abrasive method of removing rust. You can see on the first pass that it removed a good portion of the oxidation. I had it in for about 10 seconds. To remove the remainder of the oxidation, I'll leave the car in for another 10 seconds, and that will get me to this point. Notice the burn marks on the sides of the car. This is where the clamp was holding the car, and it's easily polished off. Speaking of polishing, a subscriber suggested that I try out this aluminum polish as he thinks it gives a superior result to the other polish I've been using. I was a bit hesitant to try it as it's very liquidy and clumpy, but after applying it to the car and using a small buffing wheel on my Dremel, I was pleasantly surprised with the results. It definitely works. To remove any residue after polishing, I wash the car in mineral spirits. With the body ready, I can begin painting. I chose yellow as it's one of the most rare colors for this car, and also because it's one of my favorite spetrifying colors to paint in. Here's how the paint turned out after about a day of curing. So now I'll go ahead and start working on the base. I will start by clipping off the old wheels and removing the old hair and carpet wrapped around the axles. The base suffers from lots of oxidation, so I'll give it a 20-second plunge in the electropolishing bath to remove all this oxidation. As I stated before, the base has been crushed when this car was put together. The back bumper is bent out of shape due to someone using too much pressure on the riveter. To fix this, I'll use some jeweler's pliers which have plastic ends to bend the bumpers back into its proper shape. With the bumper repaired, I can then put on some new reproduction wheels. Other than a small crack, the windshield is in rather good shape, with only a few scratches here and there that I can remove with a buffing wheel and some polishing compound. This will give the windshield a like-new look. I'll wash the brown interior plastic with soap and water to clean out all the dirt that has collected over the years. With all that done, I can put the car back together, which is rather difficult as the bodies of these beach bombs never seem to match up all that well to their bases, probably why so many of them have been crushed. I've never been a huge fan of the side-loading beach bomb. The side panels look as if they were just a last-minute add-on. It does not help that I really like the rear-loading beach bomb and wish that Mattel had stuck with it instead of modifying it. It looks so strange with the front wheels sticking out while the back wheels are flush. Let me know what you think below. I think I got this one a little too shiny to be honest, but I'm a sucker for shiny red lines. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.